Sometimes I really wonder what is wrong with me because I just sat here talking, kid you not, 7 minutes before I realized it wasn't even recording. But anyways, hello. I oh no, let's update. Oh, first and foremost though, I am redoing this at 10 o'clock at night. So if you hear me yawn, you see me yawn, because it's late and I'm tired and I don't want to record this. So anyways, woo. Anyways, I'm using my laptop. I don't have a good camera right now. It's either my phone or my laptop. But my phone is okay with taking video. It really is, but it just sucks for storage. So I'm stuck using this. Anyways, I am, according to my video that any of you guys have probably seen before this one, the intro, I'm back, whatever, however I labeled it, I was supposed to be editing a video, kind of like a get ready, chit chat, talk, update, makeup, and yeah, I'm supposed to be editing that. But it's kind of hard to edit something that you accidentally delete. I don't know how I did it. I right clicked on the file to rename it or something, and somehow I deleted it. So, yeah. But, okay, let me stop yawning. First and foremost, I have been gone for quite a while, about 4 or 5 months now, and simply because as a mom, you get carried away with things, you get caught up in life, you get caught up in bills, school, appointments, events, life events, things like that, family, and I just have not had the time to sit down. I really look like a hot mess right now, sorry. I haven't had the time to sit down, record, do anything. Not only that, but I haven't had much to really talk on. Uh, no, I do. So, I'm very tired. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. So, now I have enough to talk about. First and foremost, I can't really give an exact answer on why I haven't been around. I don't have a lot of subscribers. Not many people watch my channels, and the very few who do, I do appreciate it. But if you're wondering why, I can't give you a simple enough answer as other than I've just been so busy. I mean, I can't even plan things with friends anymore, so it's my life. Okay, so first and foremost, I am taking vitamins. And granted, I'm only taking 2, well, 3, but things are like freaking horse pills. Well, one is, that's for sure. I was told to take before I show this, I was told to take a multivitamin before surgery. I didn't know that I would have to take anything before surgery, but I am taking the Nature's Way Alive Women's Energy Multivitamin, Multimineral, Orchard Fruits, Garden Veggies, Dried Blend, 100 milligrams. And I got this from Target. I don't remember the price. I think it was somewhere in like it was under $10, I know that. So anywhere between 5 and 10, it was. And I have personal reasons why I chose this one, but there's a lot of good things in it. You know, first and foremost, there's calcium. There is, okay, it shows for the garden veggies, it has blueberry, orange, carrot, pomegranate, plum. I'm not naming every damn one of these. If it'll even show it, Yeah. If my camera focuses. But yeah, like, there we go. Like, you can see a little bit. But you can see in the top, it's got quite a few, like, fruit and veggies and stuff like that. And for the nutrition facts, here you go. For anybody who would be interested. Okay, this is probably horrible and nobody's probably able to see it, but hey, I showed it to you. So I'm taking that and I'm scratching in my ear because, oh, I forgot you are one of the horse pills. Okay, stop. It just smells like a, smells like a vitamin. Ooh, smells like how, if you know what the smell of a tea bag smells like, that's what it smells like. But there it is. It's actually a very light pink, but if it'll show in my hand. You know what? Let me hold the pill next to the bottle. But yeah, that's a pretty hefty pill. So I take one of them a day. For my calcium, yeah. I was told to take 2 of these. It already has a lot of calcium. Apparently, I'm going to be very depleted in it, but this is it. It's the generic at the Citrical Maximum. It's the calcium citrate plus E3. And you're supposed to take twice a day anyways, it says, but they have no smell. And if it does, I think it's just the smell from the bottle. But okay, you're gonna fall if I put you there. Anyways, sorry, sidetrack. There they are. There's that. Here they are. And compared to the bottle, it is that. And I have not taken my vitamins today, so you're actually gonna see me take these now. I can't take them in the morning for some reason because I don't eat first thing in the morning. But here is the Alive. It's got the line in the middle. There we go. There's that. I mean, they're pretty similar. Yeah. So yeah, I take those. I was told to take them before surgery. And it's not horrible other than the fact that I'm like really itchy on them. Well, I'm itchy. I notice when I take that. I don't think you could be allergic to it, but I don't know if maybe I'm getting too much calcium from both of these and it's causing a reaction, if that's even possible. But I noticed that when I just take this, I'm fine. When I add this to the mix, I'm horrible. Now if I take that away and I just take that, I'm fine. But anytime I take these two together, I am head to toe itching. And I'm probably scratching because I'm thinking about it right now, but legit, my scalp, I will itch. I'll lose hair. I'm not exaggerating. Anybody who knows me knows that months ago I had this problem where I could not stop itching. If shampoo touched my scalp, it would burn. Little did I know, I was scratching my scalp till I was raw. My palms would itch so bad. The arches of the inside arches of my feet would itch. I've only recently started taking these again in the past 2 days. And I think usually around about 5 or 6 days after they're in me, that's I think when I start seeing the effects of it. So if anybody has any information on if that's even a thing, let me know. If it's something I should be concerned about. I brought it up to, I think I brought it up to my surgeon coordinator one day, and she just, I, I wouldn't say she blew it off, but she did say, she's like, I've never heard of that, but I'm not lying. Like, I truly itch. And if you see me itching, like I said, it's because I'm thinking about it. Another thing. So far, I am in my fifth month. After one more month, I get my surgery. So, every month I have an appointment either on the 30th, 29th, or, well, February is going to be 26th because of the days. But yeah. Every month. I have one this month on the 29th. And then my last one's on January 26th. And I've already done my I've already done my support group attendance. And let me hide right here where my stuff is. This is a list that I followed. Anywhere that has an X next to it is what I'm supposed to do. So, psychological clearance. I will get to that. Nutrition consultation. I've already done that. Spoke with a nutritionist. Support group and behavior modification class. I've already done those. I do a couple of them actually. You're only supposed to do one required for insurance, but I think it's very informative to do it more than one time. Right here where the sex says, you have either 3, 6, or 12 month. I was put on a 6-month plan. Labs, just drawing blood. Clearance from primary. He's okay with it. I don't know how that works, but yeah. I'm already cleared for that. So, psychological clearance. I met with a psychologist back in August 28th, 2017. And it took me forever to see a follow-up psychologist. So what had happened is that the what was it? Psychological evaluation isn't a fail or pass thing. I see a lot of people who say, I passed my evaluation or I failed my evaluation, and it is not a test. People need to stop thinking that way, because when you think that way, it's like you're going to trick your mind into being a different personality or a different person to pass this, and you can't go in there thinking that way, because they want to truly know who you are. They want to know your stuff and they want to help you. It's not, okay, look. Oh, my child is passing gas. So, like I said, they want to help you. And by them evaluating you, how you really are, they are able to say, okay, this person possibly needs therapy, or anger management, or this, or you suffer from this condition. Let's get this under control before we put you through a life-changing surgery. You will get your surgery, but you may have a couple extra steps to do. I didn't understand that. I went in with the mindset of, I need to pass this, I need to pass this. I screwed it up. Well, I wouldn't say screwed it up, but I definitely had the wrong mindset. So what had happened was I went in there, sat down, spoke with a psychologist. He asked me some things. It got really intense, really emotional, and we discussed my life. We discussed growing, how my upbringing was. We discussed when the weight started coming on, things that may have changed in that year, how they've continued to change, and habits that I still hold on to. And I personally didn't think that I had an issue. Now, I don't have eating issues when it comes to emotions. My weight is truly because I would choose the wrong things, and I wouldn't portion control, but I wouldn't sit there and binge eat. I can't do that. I would get sick. But ultimately, okay, so we talked, we discussed a lot of things, and then after that he had me do this it's like a bubble sheet thing. And they test you, and it's I get mad easily. True, or very true, true, somewhat not true, definitely not true. You know, you get the idea. So I would say sometimes I get angry. I'm not gonna put not true. I put definitely true. I get angry a lot. An honest person. Not to mention my husband says, you're a female. Yeah, so to any woman who watches that, y'all can take that up with any man. Because I'm almost certain, according to my husband, he says, all women are just angry. Yeah, my husband. So, yeah. So after that, he sent a report to my surgeon's office saying, I've ruled out Nicole doesn't have an eating disorder, but she has underlying emotional underlying emotional like disorder kind of thing. I have PTSD, he says, and um some kind of attachment thing. So I was I was very upset when I heard that it was another step. But to me, what's another step if I've already got to wait a few more months? It's not like my time isn't being stretched out more. It just means I gotta get these steps done within the 6 months. So I followed up with a psychologist, and it did take me forever. Like I said, my appointment was in August 28th, and I wasn't seen by a psychologist until maybe October. No, November. So yeah, November. Um, and it wasn't even an appointment. So I've been going every week since the end of November. Then I just finished my last session this past Friday. And it helped. To anybody who ever, oh, excuse you. To anybody who ever has a psych evaluation and gets referred to therapy, do not think of it as a bad thing. It is a good thing. It is, I mean, please take it as a good thing. You're gonna get help. You're gonna get, not the help like, oh, you're crazy, but the kind of help where, with me, I needed someone to talk to. Even if I was saying the same thing over and over again, these are trained professionals who will give you the advice, give you the tools and the steps that you need to take to help overcome the stress that you bring onto yourself by not taking care of these things. Um, I've also done a lot of self, I guess, evaluating of how I am very needy of as a person. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but I do not reach out to people I keep bouncing. I do not reach out to people as much as I used to. I do not thrive for the attention. I do not thrive for the what is the word? What am I trying to say? I don't need company all the time. I'm okay with being by myself. I am great with coping with things too. Like if I find something out, I'm like, "Oh, okay." I might confront and I might conversate, but I'm not gonna sit there and just be cruel about it. Lately, I've realized that there's some things that I will just simply, it's more of the tone. It's more of your tone. If you have a certain kind of tone when you're speaking or when you're texting or anything, it's gonna start an argument. It's gonna come off way worse than you're meaning it to. So I've just learned to leave things alone. as hard as it is. I still do it. What's another thing? Ow! Another thing I've came across issues with. During this time, since August, whatever, since my 6 month thing with my weight has started, I have, the month of August, I was 324. September, I dropped to 317. October, I was 307. My November weigh-in, 317. December's weigh-in, 321. So, with that, you see, there's a hill with my weight, and I started up, came down, went back up. I've been worried about that because I thought that I would get disqualified from my surgery, and I still am like paranoid. I still think so. But my surgery coordinator, she assured me, she said that I will not be canceled from surgery. I will still get my surgery. It is not like I've gained a ton of weight. And that is one of those things where I didn't go over my top weight. Sorry. But yeah, I didn't go over my first, not my top weight, but the first weight. So currently I am like 316, 317. And I'm working on losing a few pounds. But my doctor did put me on a new pill. It's called hydrochlorothiazide. Hydrochlorothiazide. Man, that's a mouthful. It's a water pill, and it helps with blood pressure. And he thinks that by putting me on that, it can help relieve some of the water weight that I've held on to because I've had blood pressure issues lately in the past maybe month or so. And I've had edema pretty moderately in my feet, ankles, and hands. And my face too, I've gotten it, like my nose and my mouth would just, but I keep looking over at the baby because he's up moving around. So yeah, he got me on that. And TMI for those who don't know how a water pill works, I can't stop peeing. Yeah. I probably have like an extra 5 or 6 more pee breaks during the day than I usually do. And I am a lot more thirsty, which is kind of weird because if it's relieving the water that I'm already holding on to, then why am I so thirsty? Like, unless it's relieving too much, I don't know. That's another thing my psychologist said. She said I overthink things. Him and her, the one that referred me out and the one that treated me, both said you overthink, you think too much. I wouldn't have a brain. So, yes. I do plan on trying to keep up with these videos. I know at some point soon I'm gonna get a new camera and try and do some, but no, for sure next time when I'm not accidentally deleting videos and whatnot, I'm going to show one of me doing makeup. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna chatter your head off any longer. I'm trying to get better at using the time in the videos wisely and not make them so long, especially until I can get familiar with editing software and stuff like that. I don't have time to just sit on a computer and figure it out. I just kind of wing it. So yeah, if you subscribe, that'd be great. And if you don't, do you? Do you? It's fine if you don't subscribe. I just know that at some point there's gonna be people who want to look back and be like, oh, that's cool. But, oh, he's doing it again. Hold on. See? Yeah, got you. Alright, let me just take those. My phone? Phone. Now he's got my phone. Alright, well, you guys have a good night, and just keep watching, I guess. There's gonna be another video, but good night.